Okay, picture this, okay? A romantic date with a beautiful girl. And suddenly this turns into a nightmare. Like, this date just goes so bad, and I'm like, it can't get any worse. And then it gets more worse. And the worst thing was, I really, really liked this girl. And I didn't want this date to go bad. And it ended up becoming the worst first date ever. But stick with me till the end because I'll get this girl on the vlog and maybe she can tell her side of the story. Let me tell you about this first date, okay? So I'm in college, right? And one thing about my college is, I don't know about the education and stuff, but the girls are beautiful in my college. In my class, right, I used to not be the backbencher. I used to be like the second last bencher. Because in the second last bench, there was a window. And I would just look at all these beautiful girls just walking around campus. And I'm like, wow, bro, I'm really lucky. I am blessed to be in this college. What a prestigious college I am in. All of this until I see this one girl, bro. Let me tell you something about me, bro. I have a thing for girls with short hair. It's really my thing, bro. I'm very attracted to short hair. And there was this one girl, bro. It's not even about how she looked. It was her aura. She had that whole mysterious vibe going on. And I saw her walk. And she's gone to get some coffee. And I'm like, yo, damn, who that? Who that? And whatever, shit happens. And you know what's the thing about, one more thing about my college is, I think on Wednesdays, we're supposed to wear traditional clothes. So all the girls and guys come in traditional clothes. And if you know something about guys, girls in traditional clothes, bro, I love girls in traditional clothes. I don't know what it is, but it's just so beautiful, bro. And this was a Wednesday where she's gone with her traditional clothes, short hair, like not really doing too much, just like mysteriously going, getting coffee and going back. Fast forward, we start talking a little bit. The thing about me is I don't like to approach girls like that. I just do, this is my secret technique. I put my hands together and I pray to the universe saying that, oh universe, I want her. Me and her are meant to be together. Do your thing. Then somehow, something or the other happens and I'm with her. I look out of the window, I'm like, oh universe, me and this teacher is still teaching, by the way, while all this is going on. The universe did its thing. Something and all happened, things fell into place, and now suddenly I've scheduled a date with her. This Sunday, the weekend. I was like, oh, okay. I have really bad memory. I can't remember shit. But when someone mentions some like small little thing about them, I remember that. I might even note it down in my notes. One thing I remember about this girl, let's call her CM. One thing I remember about CM is that she likes spicy food. So we were talking and she's like, oh yeah, do you like spicy food? And I'm like, bro, of course, I love spicy food. I can't take spicy food for shit, bro. I really can't. Like I cannot tolerate spice whatsoever. People call me fake Indian and all because I can't tolerate spice, but I just can't. Obviously in front of her, I was like, bro, I love spicy food. It's like my favorite thing. So I go to my boys and I'm like, boys, listen. The thing is, normally dates, I just go for it. But the dates which you don't want to fumble, you have to have like a council discussion with the boys, have a meeting and like talk some stuff up. So I go to the boys, I'm like, boys, I really, really like this girl. This is a date that I don't want to fumble. Let's do it. Let's discuss. They're like, okay, what does she like? I'm like, she likes spicy food and she likes me. My roommate's like, bro, listen, hear me out. There's this one spot which has Asia's spiciest wings. I think you should take her there. I was like, bro, that's a brilliant idea. I can't take spicy food for shit, bro. When I eat it, I start crying. My nose starts leaking. It's just a very bad experience. I ring up the place and I'm like, listen, I'm coming on a date with my girl on this day at this time. Blah, blah, blah. I had my people there. We kind of walk to this spot. And we go, we sit there. They have free popcorn, by the way, in this spot. So I'm just taking that popcorn. We're nicely eating popcorn, talking. I'm getting to know her. And each like new thing that I know about her, I'm like, wow, she's amazing, bro. This is amazing. Date goes on and suddenly he comes to order and I'm like, listen, let me order something for you. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm like, get me the Nagaland wings. When I read the name itself, I should have known, like, don't mess with these wings. And the waiter is like, sir, it's really spicy. I'm like, I love spice. You know, in fact, make it more spicier and bring. She got excited. She's like, oh, we're gonna have spicy wings. I'm excited. This was the best date ever, bro, so far. Because there was like fairy lights. It was a cute place. It was a cute day. I was saying my jokes. She was laughing. I was getting to know her. And it was all going so well. So I'm like so happy at this point. I'm like, wow, this might actually be a thing, bro. This might actually be a thing. Then I see the waiter come. Okay, it's 2 waiters are there. The first waiter comes and he's like, sir, are you sure you have had this before? I was like, yeah, so many times. He's like, okay, because it's really spicy. I was like, I know, I like spicy. He's like, okay, fine. He told the guy, come, put the plate. Bro, as he was getting the plate, right? I didn't even see the wings. Only the aroma of the wings came inside my nostrils. I started crying. She's like, hey, what happened? I was like, nothing. I just remembered an old story. She's like, you're good, right? I was like, yeah, of course I'm good. He comes and puts the plate on our table. I see the wings, right? My lips start burning. I was like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into, bro? This shit is spicy before even eating it. I knew something wrong was going to happen, but I didn't know how bad this date was going to be. She's like, okay, have it. I'm like, no, you have it. I'll take a snap and stuff just to be cute. But in reality, I was lifting my phone up so she can't see my face and I'm actually crying, bro, in the back. She eats it. She's like, ooh, this is really, really spicy. You try now. I was like, fuck, I can't back out of this situation. I'm a man. I'll have it. I go, I take it. I take a bite. In that first bite itself, I understood I cannot even complete this swing, let alone the whole plate. Bro, this shit was hitting my nerves and all, bro. In my spine, my shit was like vibrating because I'm like, bro, this is motherfucking spicy, bro. Nagaland wings. For a moment, I hated people from Nagaland. Anyway, I take the bite. Nose starts leaking. Tears start flowing. Sweat starts dropping. I'm like, bro, this shit is burning my skin, bro. What? I can't even do shit. I'm eating like 1 bite of wings and like 900 popcorns after that. 1 glass of water. I was literally dying, bro. I was literally embarrassing myself. She's laughing at me and she's like, what the hell, bro? You said you like spice. And I was like, yeah, I like. So what I would do is I would eat it, right? Then I would take a tissue. I would like wipe my fingers and shit because it would burn my skin. Thinking about it only is like getting my nose fucked up. Again, next bite, popcorn, full glass of water, and then I would wipe my fingers with the tissue. Bro, suddenly at one point I was crying so much, I took the tissue and I wiped my eyes with it. And then I realized this is the tissue where I wiped all the fucking ass-burning sauce. And I wiped that same tissue on my eye. And I'm like, what the fuck? For a moment, my life flashed before my eyes. Then I took that same tissue like an idiot and I wiped it again, trying to wipe it out. And she's like, stop, what are you doing? And I was like, I can't see. I thought I became blind, bro. She was the last thing I saw in my life. My eyes career is over. Like, it's done, retired. I can't see anything anymore. And I started like going back and I was like, CM, please help me. She's like, oh my god. Then she understood the situation is serious. She came to me, she's like, are you okay? Is everything fine? Do you need water? I was like, do something. Fix my eyes. I'm like, am I blind now? What will I tell my mom? That was my first concern. I was like, what will I tell my mom? I went out with a girl and I became blind. She'll be like, who told you to go out with girls? I sent you there to study. Even the waiters came. The waiter came with like a jug of milk and ice cream and stuff. And they're like, hey, let me help you out and blah. CM has taken me to the washroom. She's like washing my eyes for me. And she's like, are you able to see? I can only hear this. I can't see. I don't know how many people saw me like that day. This is absolutely the worst way this date could have gone ever. In history, a date couldn't have gone worse than this. So for like 20 minutes, I was totally blind. I couldn't see shit. And then slowly my vision started coming back and I can see her like looking all concerned for me. And I was like, damn, bro. I think this girl cares for me a little bit. Because I could see her like, first she was laughing at me, but when the situation got serious, she started like, taking care of me. And I'm like, wow, I really like this girl and I want to date this girl. And we ended up dating. We had a nice, healthy relationship for 2 years. I can't remember exactly why we broke up, but yeah, it was a nice, cool relationship. I really had fun, learned a lot of things about her, about me, about life. And yeah, this was the story of my worst first date ever. Yes. Are you recording everything? Check. So,
Yeah.
CM, welcome to the universe. I'm happy to have you here. How are you doing? What's going on?
I am happy to be here. I'm good, traveling a lot.
How are you?
I was just making a video about this one date we had at this place in Pune, if you remember. That's what this vlog was about. So I said my side of the story. If you remember the day, I think people would be interested in hearing your side of the story as well. So if you want to chime in and like.
So I remember we had gone to eat like chicken wings, and you had ordered like the most spicy ones because I think you remember that I liked like really spicy food. You started crying midway only, and then you decided to put your hand to wipe those tears, and that's what made you cry.
It was a
Very
tissue,
hard,
bro.
And then I think you ran to the washroom or something. I remember you came back and you told me that the last thing that you were very sad that the last thing that you saw was me. I don't know whether you said you were sad or you were happy.
Because I thought I actually became blind a bit for that.
But it was a nice day.
I asked my followers some questions they want to ask you. So I'll ask that if you're done.
Yeah, sure.
Knowing my followers, I don't know how excited you'll be for these questions. But let's see, even I'm seeing it for the first time. So a lot of repetitive stuff and a lot of stuff about how I am in bed.
I think the audience wants to know.
Bro, come on, trust me. I gave you the best 7 minutes of your life. Your first impression of Unni.
I actually remember it quite well. I think it was a very, like I really liked your vibe. Like I thought you were like a very nice and a very positive person. And I really like extrovert people because I'm not. And that's why I remember that I was like, oh fuck, this guy is like...
What is my love language?
I think quality time is your love language. Because I don't think you're someone who says a lot of words. But I think if you like someone, you would like to spend time with them and do things with them and like go out. Like you would include them in a lot of things.
Okay, but I don't think that's my love language. Did she actually think you were funny?
I think you wrote this question. I'm so sure this is your own question.
It's actually there. One girl asked.
I thought you were funny.
What? Come again? I didn't hear that.
I did think you were funny.
I didn't hear that. Come again?
I think that was like a part of the charm because you were funny. And then when we start being in the relationship, the jokes became like on me.